Hello everyone, good evening and have a cool evening. Welcome back to my video. The thought of the day today, which I noticed that never lies to someone who trusts you. Never lies to someone who trusts you and never trust someone who lies to you. You should always keep in mind that the people who are generally trust on you for anything, for whatever the things they are will take a trust on you, will have a believe on you, then never broke their beliefs or never broke their trust by telling them any kind of lies. Because if you are speak any kind of lie or if you are trying to hide anything from them to who trust on you, then the next time when they will got that if you are really doing a cheat with him, then the trust value of both will be gone. Never believe on that kind of a person who always lies to you, because if you are believing on that kind of a person, then you may face a lots of problems. Now again, coming back to the point, as you all know, today I had come in front of you after a long time, because due to 3 or 4 days I had suffered from a fever. You can say that I had suffered from a huge problems, that I had suffered from my headache, a stomach pain, or there are you can say my headache pain, a stomach pain, and the whole the body is feeling so cool, and it's being so, you can say that I am not able to eat anything because I got that kind of you can say that I feel like that whatever I eat, I cannot digest that, and whatever the things, whatever I will trying to do something, I cannot do any kind of. I am not able to watch the phones. I am not able to do, because I am not feeling so. And then all the energy level of my body is been gone. That's why I'm not able to shoot the video. I'm not able to study anything. Like I had lost my daily regular classes. I am not able to attend my classes. I had absent college also. I had absent my YouTube live classes, whatever I had used to read in the preparation for the CAT. That I had also felt that their problem has CAT problems or studying classes. Syllabus is going to be burden again for me. And I am also not read any kind of things. I'm not able to watch the phones because I am not my when I used to watch the phone, then the head is being started paining. The energy level is going down. Yes, whatever I think it, I don't feel it, and whatever I trying to eat, and my heart don't want to eat anything, because there is no any taste I feel to it. That's why being too late to come with you with a overview of the day. So today I plan to come with you before, but this is a time is not at a night, but this is a time of at least 7 or 6 p.m. of an evening. Because to this time I had got a time to shoot the video. That's why I decided to today to shoot the video. So when I today wake up searching of the newspaper from where I can get the Hindu newspaper, as per the suggestions for the cat experience, the teachers have suggest that to read the Hindu newspaper. But before some days I used to read on the new phone, but now the applications demands the subscription, and I am not able to that subscription because the subscription is too high and I am not paid that. So I had gone for the searching for the hard copy of newspaper. That is really too much for me. But when I gone for that, I don't got that of newspaper, because there are the peoples are generally use a Hindi kind of newspaper. The no one is using the Hindu. That's a English newspaper. They're all generally used to the Hindi newspaper. No one is that kind of paper. And I finally I got it. There are one persons with whom I had asked the price. What are the price of the Hindu newspaper? And the price of the Hindu newspaper is at least 550 a month. You know what? For one paper, that is an 18 rupee price. That is too costly, I know. But I had trying to do that, and I had talked to him, and he has consulted me that he will provide that kind of a newspaper to the room. And I coming back to him, I will just take eat some bananas, and after eating bananas, I started studying. And after some studying, after a lot of times, I have not read that, so I'm being very difficult to me to again to come on the focus and on the track. It will make me difficult to be come on track. That's why I start continuing studying. After studying 1 hour, then I used to talk with my friends on a chatting there on a WhatsApp. And some relatives, friends, you can say that I talk to with them on the WhatsApp or in the Insta. And after talking to them, then I just take a breakfast. And after taking a breakfast, I had done the work which I had given by the last day. My father had given me some list of the peoples of Purloin International where they have to be make their account settle down. That's why I had used to them settle, and after settling down, then going for the cutting of the hair. And this I had got something new hair. And today I used to cut the hair hairstyle, that new hairstyle we had cut. I don't want to cut the hair, but because I in last few days I decided to that I wanted to increase my these all the beards, the hair, that I wanted to know that how I can look on that kind of style. But today I decided no, that is not being too much to keep that beard. So today I had finally cut the hair down and coming back to the room. Then I had take a rest and slept. After wake up, then I had read one learning point. That is the difference between the pure and the less. This is a grammatical hack. Then what is the difference between the pure and less? A-P-W pure, and there is less. A-W less. Pure means thoda, less means thoda. Then what is the difference? Where you can use pure and less? You know, pure and less. Where you can use? Pure is used with a countable noun. Countable noun, you know, and less is used in the uncountable noun. Countable noun, it means that you can count easily, such as like books, pens, cats, dogs. These are the countable nouns, and the less is that uncountable noun. You can it is will be used on the uncountable with uncountable noun. Uncountable noun are that kind of noun which you cannot count, like milk, water, tea. These are the uncountable nouns which you cannot count. So here you can say that the pure word use with countable noun and less word is used with uncountable noun. One example is that you can say that doctor advised to eat a fewer biscuits. Doctor advised to eat a fewer biscuits. This is a pure word which is used with countable noun. That is biscuits. Biscuits is pure biscuits. It means you can biscuits are countable. Therefore, biscuits 5 biscuits 6. Here you can use pure. But where you can now for one example for less, there is do you give the baby less milk from the next time? It means here milk is uncountable noun, and here you can use should use less. So you can say that the difference between pure and less is that pure will use with the countable noun and less will use with uncountable noun. Countable noun are that kind of a noun which you can count easily, like you can say that pen, biscuit, boys, girls. These are countable noun. And uncountable noun, that noun which you cannot count, like water, milk, tea, oil. These are uncountable noun. So pure you will use it the countable noun and less will be used uncountable. An example is could doctor advise to eat fewer biscuits, or you can another example you can also take, or in the less you can say that could you give a baby the less amount of milk from next time. Here is the less is used with milk, and here is pure is used biscuit. Biscuit you can count and milk you cannot count. So these are the grammatical hack today I learned. And after learning that, I decided to come with you, and just learning I had come with you. And today this time the time is at least 4, no, at least this is the time at least 6 p.m. or 5 to 6 p.m. is this time is at least not more time is 7, and the whole the friends are going for the hills. And today I am in the room. I decided to shoot the videos instead of doing wasting our time on another thing. So till then, keep watching, keep learning, and blessed to be that I will be helpful so that I can shoot a video. So bye bye, keep watching and keep learning.